You know it's a good property when they gotta have it boarded up like this.
Somebody grabbed the wire here and went and just ripped it out.
On today's episode of Deal or No Deal, we have this house. It's a fourplex, 2,400 square foot. We have never seen it, and we're under contract to buy it right now for $105,000. So we're gonna find out right now in this house that we're supposed to buy if it's any good or not. So let's just get inside. There used to be a boat sitting right there. There was trash everywhere, but they just sent some landscapers, some cleanup guys in the bank. It's a bank-owned property. It was a foreclosure. The lady who was in it before got behind on her bills. The bank repossessed it. They left it trashed. But it looks like the bank did a pretty good job at cleaning it up.
All right, guys, right off the rip, as Andrew said, it's a fourplex. Let's go back to basic math here. 1, 2, 3. So we already got to upgrade our service here because we're dealing with 4 units. We only have 3 meters. On my walk around, whenever I got here a little bit before Andrew, I was just taking a quick loop. The gas is also 3, so we're gonna have to set that up for 4. We'll get over there. But yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade the service from 3 to 4, as well as the gas. So this service, the main feed coming in from the pole, our electrician is probably gonna say that that's too small whenever we get him over here to do his walkthrough, but it's gonna have to be upgraded. We'll get rid of all this junk up here. Nobody uses cable anymore anyways. We'll bring in a nice new service for 4 meters. Looks like we got just enough room for one more right here, and hopefully we can make that work. Of course, we got to stay within code, so if we got to move this anywhere, we'll do whatever we have to, but whenever Jeff, our electrician, gets over here, he'll tell us what we need to do to get it all fixed up. Yeah, we do have a lot of room on this lot. I don't know how we keep getting lucky with all this room on all these lots. So ample room here. The contractors are gonna love it. We're gonna love it for our dumpster. Plenty of room to work. And then our tenants are gonna love it even more whenever they live here because they can have all their friends over and have plenty of room, so.
We threw in an offer just lowballing, all right? That's the market we're in right now. We had 3 properties we were interested in. This is the one that I didn't think we were gonna get. It was listed for $145,000. We said, hey, we'll buy it for $105,000, and they said, sure, sign right here. I said, damn. So we're gonna find out if we're gonna go through with this. We do have it under contract. We have a small option period, so if we get inside and it's too bad, then we're gonna jump out and bail out. We'll just lose $105 or whatever the option fee is, and it'll be worth it. But let's get inside. Landscaping's pretty nice.
Bank sent the guys over here right now, cleaning it up.
You know it's a good property when they gotta have it boarded up like this.
Double safety.
Double safety.
Yeah, hit the switch.
Flashlight.
Hit the light.
This is unit 1. Floors look like they're savable. They got a fresh. Hey!
I stopped recording. I don't know, I shouldn't have done that.
Hello?
I swear I heard someone scream.
I think I did too. So we just walked through every unit. There's no one here, but we swear I thought I heard a scream. Must have been from the street. These floors are actually not too bad. These floors, it's like a laminate. Might need to get redone. Little kitchen setup. See if we can save these. And you know, it's a good setup unit. Nice sized kitchen for a 1 bed, 1 bath. You can have your stove, your fridge.
Pantry over here.
Got your pantry.
Probably like our rental, try to save some costs and leave this all exposed. Maybe we'll just take the rest of the sheetrock off and just get it all and match up. I mean, that's one less cost. The only thing you might have is like boards like this. We were able to match this up at the duplex that we just recently sold. So we should be able to source that here locally and just match it up with the boards that are broken and maybe just save the cost. I personally like this look. Maybe not this where there's a seam, but I personally like this look. It's, you know, and a lot more durable than sheetrock. A renter can do whatever they want to that. We just come back and paint it. You'll be good to go. Like Andrew was saying, these floors are great. Man, they don't make these anymore. That'll pay for the project right there, tell you what. Hardwood floors, we'll probably just leave them, clean them up, leave them. Trim all this out, get all this old stuff off. Ceiling's beautiful. Don't get too excited though, the units do get worse. Probably just copy this and just picture frame everything to kind of,
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't look horrible. It's not ideal, but here's the panel. So Jeff will have to redo this panel here. Roach City. So showers are all like this. It's nice tile, but if there's any kind of compromising, you know, we don't want water damage if we're going to hold on to this property as a rental unit. Because the renters, you know, if you know the problem's there, the renter's not going to speak up about it once they find it. So we'll have to investigate, make sure that all these grout lines are good, and if they're good, we're going to leave this. My famous words, we're going to rock and roll with the tile. The floor is definitely all over the place throughout the entire house. So we'll get our guy over here to level up the house. It does have new piers, so that's good. We'll just have to shim it up and level it on those.
This is like a studio.
So unit number 2, it is a studio apartment.
2 rooms.
2 rooms. This is not supposed to be broken. So this is a wall here. As you can see, properly labeled, you are now entering unit 4. So no, this will be a wall. Decent sized kitchen, a little breakfast area. You got a bathroom in here with a stand-up shower in there. It's a little fiberglass kit, so we'll probably just rip that out and put a new one in because it looks pretty shot. Or we'll just leave it if it's not compromised. There's just quite a bit of mold down there on the bottom left. So
If it's 5 foot, we can put a tub in.
if it's 5 foot, we can put a tub in, but that is not going to fit a tub there. Maybe if we took this wall out. Kitchen cabinets probably need to be replaced. Missing the door. That tile, maybe we'll just take it down to that first row, leave it, and then take everything else off. Or we'll just take it all off. Set up for a microwave stove. Got to get all new electrical, so it doesn't really matter where stuff is placed because we got to rerun everything. So we'll try to stick with everything for ease of just work and cost effectiveness. But of course, if we got to move everything, everything's got to get redone.
Entering unit 4.
2 entries here.
There's that one and this
So
one.
you got a back door and a side door here. You either come into the kitchen or in the living area, and then it looks like you got a bedroom here. First bedroom with a closet and a tub, same tile, and then that's it for back here. Then you come back into the kitchen, into the living area where your other entryway is. So I guess that would be another entry and another room.
So this would get shut off.
This would be closed off, correct. This is now unit number 3. So kitchen in the middle, room and room on either side. The only thing this doesn't have is a bathroom, so they would have to share that front unit bathroom, which is fine. Or this can just be a living room and make this a 1 bedroom. It's however you want to. You can list it 2 bed, 1 bath and see what happens. Going into unit number 3. So you'd come in here to a pretty big living space. This is nice. Got a size kitchen there. And then you have a pass-through bathroom, full tub, old subway tile. This is probably the original bathroom in this house if I had to take a guess because it's got the paneling and that old tile. And then here's your bedroom. And this is actually a window behind this sheetrock. So that's kind of weird. So the only thing this one's really missing, because I don't really consider that a closet, is a closet. Which it has one out here. This here was maybe an addition. Yeah, it was. Here's the exterior siding. So this used to be the front door, as you can see, although that's the wrong way. You'd be looking outside in. Anyways, this is probably an addition, just because that exterior siding is exposed right here. Somebody grabbed the wire here and went and just ripped it out.
And all of this, all the electric has been stripped out, so it's a full rewire job, which is probably for the best because you don't want stuff that was mixed in from the 30s, 40s when they first built it. That would be like the old stuff we did on our first duplex, like knob and tube stuff. That would have to be replaced anyways. Luckily, it's just all gone, so our electrician can come in and do it straight brand new, up to code, how we like it. So
one issue I have spotted so far is this is the only hot water heater closet I have seen throughout the house. So I guess the rest of them hopefully are inside. But if not, maybe we'll just make a nice little water heater closet out here and stick them all out here. That way it's all together. Plumber comes, he can access it all from out here. So we'll check it out when we get inside. Probably gonna do something about this big old crepe here. Thanks, Express Roofing. That's one cost we can save right there. It's already got a new roof on it.
Would you like to explain what you're just doing there with your camera?
I was just making a floor plan, so I was doing a LiDAR scan. Instead of sketching it out, I'm just getting a little lazier, mainly because we're really busy. We're all over the place, so it's a little faster. It costs a little bit of money, but I pretty much just do a full walkthrough of the whole house, whole property, and then it spits me out a floor plan, and then I can use that, and we can adjust how we were discussing, maybe moving a couple of the rooms around in the units, use it for our takeoffs, and then use it for everything down the road. So
there are no washer dryer setups. You can go, in this area, you could probably get away with not having a washer and dryer, but it helps me in the end if we do put in at least a washer and dryer connections for the tenants to come in and bring their own washer dryer. It helps just the ease of renting it out. That's a big plus on this side of town. So if we do end up finding some space, maybe we make a closet bigger and have a stackable in a closet or something like that. That's a big plus for us. Or we can look at making an addition outside and having a common washer dryer for all 4 units. That's something that we'll have to discuss, see what the cost is. But if we can do it in unit, we can just put the connections. That makes the tenant responsible for bringing in their own washer dryer, and that's one less appliance that we have to maintain, do things like that. So what do you think about the status of the windows?
Windows definitely need to be minimized. While we're at it, this is all that PVC stuff, whatever, vinyl, I don't know, whatever it is. So this will all probably come off with the windows, and maybe we'll just downsize this to 1 window. And then we're gonna refinish the siding, so it shouldn't really matter. It just has a lot of windows, so if we could minimize that, minimizes labor, minimizes material, it's better energy efficient for the tenant. And it's just unnecessary. You don't need that. I mean, it'd be great in my house, but for a renter, cost effectiveness, turnaround, I'm not going to get much return for giving a renter, more sunlight in their living room. So, I obviously want it to look good. Whenever we go down the road and sell it, I do want it to reflect its value. I don't want to butcher it just to save some money here. But of course, 4 windows is not necessary in a rental unit. So we can minimize that kind of stuff and save us some money. Next door units for sale.
Yep.
Say we won't buy it. Say we won't. Say we won't.
That one might be in the works. We might just do a combo deal. We'll see what we can work out.
Can we lowball the bank again and see what they say?
Yep. And someone broke into it like this week, so I'm sure they're tired of it. When you got a seller that's dealing with issues, maybe a bank is less prone to getting headaches because they have all the money in the world and they just throw money at it. And even a bank and a realtor, they get tired of spending money on properties that they just really don't want. They want to get off their books. They want to get that cash back in the bank so they can loan it out and make money doing what they do. They make money with interest, not by owning properties. So anyways, back to our deal.
We're going to get the plan down on paper. We're going to look at the layout. We're going to do a takeoff on all our, everything that we think is necessary. Start maybe sending some pictures and some floor plans out to our subs and start getting some numbers. Maybe meet them out here so that way they can get a better idea. It all just depends on everybody's schedule. Everybody's all over the place. Always seems like the timing just works out like that. Everybody's slow, and then right when you need them, everybody's busy. So more money, more problems. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
They'll get out here for us. We take care of them. They take care of us. So
that's how it works.
At the end of the day, getting 4 units for $105,000. This is 2,400 square foot. What's that, like $50 a square foot? Less than $50 a square foot?
Half off.
I mean, you can't get that anywhere, so.
It does need a little bit of work, but that's where we're gonna add the most value and get the most return, is priced well, and return on investment is gonna be immaculate.
Our job as real estate investors is to fix problems. The bigger the problem, the bigger the return. So this is a pretty big problem, but it's not anything we haven't done before. It's just on a larger scale. We've been doing duplexes. Now the next logical step is to upgrade into quadplexes. And eventually we'll hopefully get into apartment complexes.
Exactly what me and Andrew have been looking for. So
yep, that's been the plan since day one. It's been 1 year since we did our first deal. So we did a duplex, and in a little less than a year, we're a couple deals down the line, and we're doing Hopefully gonna be doing a quad. We'll probably put in just as much money as we're buying it to fix it. If we have around $200,000 in this deal, it'll be worth probably upwards of $350,000 when we're done with it. So large upside potential here.
If we go with the neighbor, ×2, double.
That's the goal, that's the plan. Blake's gotta get back to work. He's got other businesses to handle. And I gotta get back to the other deal we're doing. So stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you're subscribing and hitting the like button. It helps us a lot. And let us know what kind of stuff you wanna see.
Let us know what you think. Let us know what we should do on this house. And stay tuned.